Oh, I was wrong to jump to conclusions.
Okay, so let's start our discussion here. So in here, so we will start our discussion. So 2-2, it means conditional statements. What does conditional statement means?
It's like my conclusions.
It means, very good, it means you are making a condition. If this will happen, and that will be the conclusion. And if that will be the conclusion, and this will happen, are going to happen?
Like if the entire wall, if the entire thing falls down, so your stars will get crushed.
Yun, okay, very good. So yeah, so let's start in here. So our very first conditional statement here is an if-then statement. Okay? Okay, if, tapos we have then. Okay, this one, it is our conditional statement. Okay. If you wear a clothes, then you are not naked.
Yes.
If you are not naked, then
You're wearing clothes.
yun, very good. Kaya, conditional, so yeah. So in here kaya, if the letter is letter P, see then it symbolizes Q. Kaya if symbolizes letter P, then Q, it symbolizes letter Q.
How is that possible?
Okay, it means we are just putting a letter to symbolize that if we saw letter E, it means that it is if. Okay, pero how's that becoming a possible reality? Possible because it's mathematics. So it means it is creation of a new something equation. So that is
What if P is Q?
no, yeah, you can interchange it.
Like they're not the same.
They're the same, P and Q.
They all say the same thing.
They almost look the same. So in here, yes, it's Q. So in here, if you're going to make a condition, it just look like this. So for our symbols, it's P going to Q. So if, tapos, papunta siya sa then. Okay, kuya? That's our condition we have.
If it is P, letters P, then there's a chance that it could be equal to Q.
Yan kuya. So in here, see if kuya, which symbolizes letter P, that's our hypothesis. Okay, when we say hypothesis kuya, do you have any idea hypothesis?
In science.
Okay, if you say hypothesis, that means that's your assumptions, that's your observation. When we say naman, see then naman kuya, that's our conclusion. Ibig sabihin, that's the final verdict. Okay? So in here, so we have also in here read us. Okay, in here, how to read CPRQ? It means if P, then Q, or P implies Q. Okay, ibig sabihin, if P, then it is Q. So ibig sabihin, if hypothesis, then there is a conclusion, which is Q. Okay ha? If, then, P, Q. If P, then Q. If hypothesis, then conclusion. You get it? So in here, we have in here a diagram. So in here, the inner circle is the letter P. That's our if. In here, the outside, that's letter Q. So in here, in our big circle, we have a small p, which is that's our hypothesis. The outside, it's the conclusion.
Also, that means like I get it, like if then it goes.
Yun. If it is P, then the outside, that's the conclusion, that's the Q.
Like it's like actually like the conclusion is like bigger.
Yun. It's the bigger dimension. Okay, get it? So in here, kaya. So let's do the problem number 1. For problem number 1, identify the hypothesis and the conclusion. So in here, it says in here, what are the hypotheses and conclusion of the conditional? So if an animal is a robin, then the animal is a bird. So in here, our first hypothesis, an animal is a robin. What does it mean, robin, kuya?
It's a bird.
It's a bird, right? It's robin. It's not Robin Hood because Robin Hood kuya is just like something here, right? Okay. So ibig sabihin kuya, hypothesis natin dito, tama, right? An animal is a robin. Or a robin is an animal, right? Okay. In here kuya, our conclusion, the animal is a bird. Meron bang robin kuya na elephant? Meron bang robin na, can you say that? Meron bang robin na cat?
If that animal is named Robin,
Yun.
then
Yeah, very good. If that specific animal is named, that's a time na magiging robin siya. Pero when we say robin talaga, not just by its name, it means it is a bird. Very good, yeah. So that's it kuya ha. So in here, so let's do the got it number 1. Identify the hypothesis kuya.
that hypothesis, if an angle measures 130, then the conclusion is dash of angle is obtuse.
Okay, if an angle measures 130, then the angle is obtuse. Where's your hypothesis? Observation. Very good. So your conclusion kuya, then the angle is obtuse. Okay, so in your actual erase this one. Okay, so let's try to dig deeper within this one. So in here, if an angle measures 130 degrees, so in here we have a specific angle. So it measures 130 degrees. So that's our hypothesis, okay? That's our observation. If an angle measures 130, so your result or the conclusion, it means tama, di ba yung conclusion kaya, then the angle is obtuse, right? Ibig sabihin, obtuse angle, di ba? Ano yung obtuse angle?
It's like
An angle
that's
greater than 90, but less than 180. Very good. So in here, 130 degree, it's an obtuse. Okay, so we have hypothesis, we have conclusion. So kami yung conclusion natin. Okay, for problem number 2 naman, writing a conditional. So at the right, the following statement is a conditional. So we have first in here, vertical angles share a vertex. So in here, we have step 1. So we need to identify the hypothesis, which is the color, ano yung color? Orange, right? Okay, orange, and the conclusion is blue. So in here, yeah, vertical angles share a vertex. So from our previous discussion, what is a vertical angles, Kenny?
That's what you call this slant. Wait, something, no.
Vertical, ibig sabihin in here, yeah, this angle is vertical to this angle.
Adjacent?
In your vertical, ibig sabihin, they share a common vertex.
Oh,
okay, in here, yeah, this angle is also the same in here, ha? Okay, this one is congruent this one. In here, congruent siya dito. So ang tawag dito, kuya, okay, identify. So in here, vertical angles share a vertex. So ibig sabihin, if vertical angles, how to verify? In here, if two angles are vertical, then they share a vertex, which is proof na tama, right? If that's two vertical angles, kuya, ibig sabihin, they must share a vertex. What is vertex, Gani? In here, ha? So this one is our angle 1, this one is our angle 2, right? If two angles are vertical, which means this one, vertical siya, in here, vertical then, automatic, they share a vertex.
So you have to make the circumstance wherein you have to prove that this hypothesis.
Very good, kuya.
Like in the previous lesson.
So if you have an hypothesis, you need to prove that the conclusion is right also. Yeah? Okay. So in here, rank number 2, the got it. Okay. How can you rank dolphins or mammals as a conditional?
It all in light birth when they are mammals.
Very good. Tama. If dolphins, say the best, right? Kuya. If dolphins give live birth, very good. Then they are mammals. Very good, kuya. So what's the definition pala, kuya, of mammals, kuya? Di ba mammals, kuya, they do give like birds, for example, human beings, we have the elephants, we have the dogs, we have the cats. Kapag hindi naman siya mammals, kuya, that's the time na yung mga eggs na kuya binalay nila, right?
Yes,
Okay.
there are mammals that do.
Very good, kuya. So for example, kuya, in our marine life, in our aquamarine life, so dolphin, kuya, consider si dolphin, kuya, na mammals. So kuya, kasi life bird siya nagpanganak, hindi siya mga eggs, right? Hindi siya tulad ng mga fishes, right, kuya? Nagiging ng mga eggs. What do you think of, kuya, seahorse? Are they mammals or not? Mammals, very good, kuya. Kasi hindi na sila nagaling ng eggs. So it means, kuya, they are.
They like to
Yun, kuya, very good. Tama. So in here, we have the truth value. So not all of the hypotheses, kuya, are right. Not all of the conclusions are right, okay? Sometimes, we have a right hypothesis, but we do get a wrong conclusion. We have a wrong hypothesis, but we do get a right conclusion, okay? So in here, kuya, let's try to identify how to do the truth value. So the truth value, kuya, pag conditional is either true or false. So in here, ibig sabihin, this is the test. Ibig sabihin, let's test our hypothesis and conclusion if it is true or false, okay? So because not all the information given, kuya, it's right. Ha? Listen to it. Wait lang, kuya. Okay. Constant kasi. Okay, second time. So in here, so ganun kaya. So ibig sabihin dito, show that the conditional is true, show that every time the hypothesis is true, the conclusion is also true. So in here kaya, your pinaka basis kuya, hypothesis, kapag true si hypothesis kuya, that means si conclusion kuya, it's also true kuya ha? Okay. So in here, so a counter example can help you determine whether a conditional with true hypothesis is true. So in here kuya, this one is our basic process, but we do a counter example. What does a counter example mean? Let's try to re-evaluate it by putting the conclusion at first, then the hypothesis should be last. So for example, di ba, if you wear a clothes, you are not naked. So let's try to counter example it. So if you are not naked, then you are wearing a clothes. Tama? Teacher Yang, basta mo sila itong isang kaya? Si Samuel at Samuel. Ay, kanong bago niya sila. Basta di ito. Okay, no? Pero yun.
Wala siya mas dapat. Kasi siya si Marco, mo siya.
Pero nasa siya sa kaya din. Di sila specific.
Dili, kay sa una, ano kung sabi ko siya mo.
Pero nice na ako na sa kibon niya sa papa. Wala siya na more
Kasi hindi ko nito na sa ako. Kasi na siya.
Oo, so as you for the time. Hindi. Sige. Tayo, pero dapat malaki kung saan gusto si Kaya, uy. Una siya. Okay. Sige, so dito na sige. Sige, so in here, isa dito, ang counter example can help you. So let's work counter example ha. Let's try to reverse it. So let's try to proceed with the conclusion, and after conclusion, you will get a hypothesis. Okay, ganito kuya. So ibig sabihin, to show that the conditional is false, if you find one counter example for which hypothesis is true. Ibig sabihin kuya, after you do a conditional kuya, ang nangyari kuya is, nahanap mo na yung conditional is false. Ibig sabihin, ano yung our conditional, diba? If then. Tapos, ang gawa natin, then if. So, ibig sabihin, kapag nakahanap ako ng false, automatic, our hypothesis is true, and the conclusion is false. So, pwede siya mag-balik kuya. But for our example kuya, we do get a true na conclusion, true than hypothesis. Di ba, we do get the counter example, right? And we find it not true siya. So, ibig sabihin, in your maghanap tayo later. See, in here, the truth value of the conditional is false. In here, kuya, so I want to emphasize to you, kuya. If you find one counter example for which the hypothesis is true and the conclusion is false, kapag si true kayo sa hypothesis, kuya, tapos si conclusion is false, automatically, kuya, the true value of the conditional is false. It should be the hypothesis and conclusion must be true. Okay, ha?
But so what if like a condition like it has like many like implications? It's like yeah, yes, it's true, but then not necessarily also wrong sometimes.
Sometimes there's a lot of cases of that one. Pero in here, if you follow the rules given to your book, it should be the hypothesis and conclusion must be true, even though you've already done the counter example. So true pa rin siya kahit your person ha. Okay, that's the thing na. So in here, let's try to solve formula number 3. So in here, so finding the truth value of a conditional. So is the conditional true or false? If it is false, find a counter example. So if you already saw a false value, what are you going to do? You're going to do counter example. Okay, so in here, yeah. If a woman is Hungarian, which means which country is she? Hungary, very good. Then she is a European. So what do you think of the country Hungary? Where can you take Europe, very good. Yeah. So the conditional is true. Tama sa kuya na conditional. Ibig sabihin conditional, if then. That's the conditional phrase we have. So the conditional is true. Pero in here kuya, Hungary is a European nation. So Hungarians are European. So magawa ko ba yung counter example? Hindi na. No, very good. Kasi na, the conditional natin is true. Okay, very good.
But it's not really necessary because some Hungarians are only Hungarians by citizenship.
Tama din ka. In here kuya, if you do the counter example kuya, magiging wrong na siya. In here, try to listen. She is a European. Then, she is Hungarian. So it's a false na kuya, right? Okay, not all of the Europeans are only in Hungary, right? We have also Italian, we have also yung mga England, right? Now, see here, letter B. If a number is divisible by 3, then it is odd. Do you believe that one? It is false, right? For example, if a number is divisible by 3, for example, 12, it is divisible by 3, right? But it is not odd, right?
Like the quotient is even.
Very good. So in here, that conditional is false. In here, the number 12 is divisible by 3, but it is not odd. Okay, see 12 even. The result is also even, so it is not true. Okay, in here, by number 3, try to solve this one.
If
Is the conditional true or false? If it is false, find a counterexample. Kapag wala kang nakita na false, don't find a counterexample na. Kasi if you find a counterexample, it will be false na. Magiging mali siya kuya. If it is true. Pero kapag merong false ka na hinahanap, automatically do a counterexample to make it right. Okay?
Like,
If A1 has 28 days, then it is February. The conditional is true or false?
I know it's true.
Is it true?
Yes, sir, because, but not always true.
In here kuya, the conditional kuya is not true. Okay? So in here kuya, if A1 is 28, all of the month kuya, from January to December, it is 28. Right? Oh. So ibig sabihin kuya, this conditional is not true. So ano yung gagawin mo? This one is false na conditional. So you need to do a counter example. So what's your counter example?
Like, no, like, given that certain years are leap years, like, it cannot February.
So what's your counter example? So if it is February, then that month has 28 days. So that's the counter example. So you make it already right. Okay, that's the purpose of counter example. If a conditional is false, you need to counter example it so that it would be right. You get it? Okay. Letter D. Previous discussion yan siya natin. Di ba nagsabi ako sa linear pair?
Wait.
You want me to draw the linear pair? Sige.
I think it may be true.
Yan siya, tumingin siya.
Like, because it's something like, it's like, like,
Okay, linear kuya, pag sabi ka rin linear pair kuya, it means it is a straight line. When you see a straight line kuya, automatic, that's supplementary. You just put it another angle or another ray so that you can create two angles. You get it kuya?
they share one, so there is like, they share one zip line.
They share a one line, which is this one. Okay?
And the other it shares one, obvious.
One ray or one specific angle lang. Okay? So this one, if two angles form a linear pair then, or supplementary, it is right or wrong?
Oh, yes, sir.
Right? So you need to mag-draw ka ng example, hindi na. No, very good. So in here, so the negation. When you hear the word negate kuya, what does it mean?
Like, it terminated, it's not true.
Ibig sabihin, okay, the negation of the statement P is the opposite of the statement. So the symbol is not P. Kapag you see that in here kuya, okay, in here, you have this one, that's P. By definition, that is if, which is, that's our hypothesis. Okay, kapag ganito? Okay, if we negate this one kuya, what will happen? Okay, because the negation sign is ganito kuya ha?
So,
Okay, not D.
if hypothesis.
Okay, if not hypothesis. You get it?
So, it looks a bit strange.
Yes.
Like, I don't know any hypothesis that's not hypothesis.
Yes, that's the thing with ano kuya, in math.
It's
Okay.
not hypothesis.
Okay, so in here, yeah. So we have in here the key concepts related to conditional statements. So in here, so we have the statement. In here, this one is all the statement we have. Okay, how to write the example. So let's start with the conditional. So use a given hypothesis and conclusion. So in here, we have the example. If measurement angle A is equal to 15 degrees, then angle A is acute. In here, kuya, if measurement angle A kuya is 15, what is that? Is it a conclusion or is it a hypothesis? Hypothesis. In here, angle A is acute. That's our condition. So by the very definition of it, is it a true or false? Is it the value is true or false?
It's true because it's like, it's greater than 0 but less than 90.
Very good. So ibig sabihin, we do have an example here. Is it still taking video?
So I'm basically the only one online.
So in here, our first hypothesis is true, right? And our conclusion is true. So, magbuha pa tayo ng counter-example, hindi na, right? Because tama sa hypothesis, tama din si conclusion. So in here, kuya, if angle A is acute, let's try to do the counter-example ha. If measurement angle A is acute, then measurement angle A is 15. Is that true? Hindi.
It's true.
It's not true.
Like, it's not alright. It's not limited to 15.
Oh, it's not limited to 15 because what if it is 26? What if it is 32, right? So if we do a counter example, it will become false na kuya, right? So here kuya, we have the symbols P to Q. Ibig sabihin kapag nakikita agad ng nauna si P kuya, that's the hypothesis. Si Q, that's the conclusion. Okay, so how to read it? If P, then Q. Okay, so let's try to do the converse kuya. For the converse naman, that's the exchanging of the hypothesis and conclusion. So in here, negation din siya ha. In here, converse. Parang same siya ng word na inverse, right? Kaya, ibig sabihin, we have the Q first, then we do the P. It just look like the counter example. Okay ha? Nauna si Q. So for example, in here, kuya, for our first na given, if measurement angle A is equal to 15, that's our hypothesis, then angle A is acute. That's our conclusion. If you do the converse, kuya, if measurement angle A is acute, then measurement angle A is equal to 15. So, the converse na tawag din kuya ha. If Q, in here, kuya, in here, I want you to set your mind. If the first one galing na letter na show out, that would be your if. Okay? In here, kuya, not all the time the P is if ha. You get it? So in here, tingnan mo, naman naman si Q. Q to P. So si Q ngayon, nagiging if na siya. Nagka-converse na sila. Okay? Nagka-change na sila ng roles. You get it? Okay, next. Inverse na naman. Inverse kuya, magkaiba siya kuya. Converse, di ba? Sounds like inverse lang. Pero in here, we do have a specific na role for inverse. For inverse na naman kuya, okay, inverse. Okay. So in here, we gave both the hypothesis and the conclusion of the conditional. So we have here kuya, if measurement angle A is not equal to 15, then angle A is not acute. You get it? Ipagay ko sa kuya, oh. Okay, P. Q.
Also, it's like a negative.
Is not na siya kuya. Mangyayari, if angle A is not equal to 15, then angle A is not acute. Is it true or false?
Yes.
True or false?
I mean, true.
Okay, so if the measurement angle is not 15, then angle A is not acute.
But that doesn't mean
It's false. Okay.
Because because it doesn't necessarily have to be higher.
Sige, so yan kuya. Automatic in here. So how to read that eh? Okay, in here, if not P, then it is not Q. Ganun kuya ha? If not P, then not Q. In here, we have the contrapositive. Kapag inverse kuya, it is focusing on the negative kuya ha? Kapag inverse, negative side. In here naman, si contrapositive from the word itself, contrapositive. That's positive. Okay, so in here kuya, let's try to negate kuya. In here na naman, si inverse na una si P. In here naman sa contrapositive, that's negation of Q, tapos negation of P. Sorry, negation. Okay, negation. Okay, so here kuya, let's try to read this one. And here, negate both the hypothesis and conclusion of the converse. Ibig sabihin kuya, from converse, i-contrapositive natin, which is by putting the negation lang. So, if angle A is not acute, if our angle is not acute kuya, which means
Is that
greater than 90. Oh, very good. So then, measurement angle A is not equal to 15, which is 2. Tama siya, di ba kuya?
Is there something less than
Because it is not an acute, automatically the measurement angle of A is not 15. It should be greater than 90, right? Because it says in the hypothesis, it is not an acute. You get it? Okay. So, negation of Q towards negation of P. So, if not Q, then not P. Okay. So here, the lower truth values of the related statements above, equivalent statements have the same truth value. So for our condition kuya, it's true, right? If measurement angle A is equal to 15, then measurement angle A is acute, which is true. Tama. So converse natin kuya. If angle A is acute, then measurement angle A is equal to 15, which is wrong. Kasi it could be 16, it could be 20, it should be 32, 50, ganon. For the inverse, ibig sabihin, ano yung sign ng converse kuya? For the converse, that's mauna si Q, papunta sa kay P. Sa kay inverse,
That's
negation of P,
negative P.
negation of Q. Sa kay contrapositive, negation of Q, negation of P. Okay, very good. So here kuya, for the inverse naman, if measurement angle A is not 15, then angle A is not acute. So it's A false kuya. So it doesn't mean na hindi siya 15 kuya, automatic, it's not acute. What if the change na pala siya 16, into 20? So it's still acute pa rin siya kuya, pero it's not 15 lang. Okay, you get it? Are you absorbing your mind? Okay, very good. So, okay, next na naman kuya. For our contrapositive, if angle A is not acute, then measurement angle is not 15, which is naman siya kuya. Okay, if it is not acute naman pala si angle, di ba ito? Ay, baka sa GC. I will add it to the GC na lang ha. So in here, for the final decision, yung may student. So akin kinapin ha? Okay. So in here kuya, okay. So gagawin natin, stop muna tayo ha. I will try to teach mo na si Quinty.
Okay, summarize.
Okay. Sige kuya yung. So gagawin natin dyan ka lang. Okay.
Oh, good, good.
Okay, sige lang. Okay. So in here, so our discussion is all about conditional statements ha. Okay. Ibig sabihin ko yan ng conditional statements, ibig sabihin, we do have a condition. So for example, if this will happen, then that will be the conclusion. Parang ganun sa kuya ha. Okay? So guys, in here, try to forward your kuya. Okay, so let's start with this one. So in here kuya, ang gagawin natin, we will do study the, ay saan yung word ko kuya? Ay, dala ko is, okay. Sige. Ay, sige, go si R. Go kuya. Ay, kaya doon yung sa magic ka na si R. Hindi dito na flash. Doon na si R sa other side. Sige, wala ka man si Kuya. Sige Kuya, si Inyo, balik tayo si para matapos mo na this one so that I can give the, the quiz for tomorrow. So in here Kuya, listen. So in here for problem number 4, writing and finding the truth value of the statements Kuya. So guys, in here. So, what are the converse, inverse, and contrapositive? Okay? So, ito yung hinahanap of the following conditional. So, what are the truth values of each? If a statement is false, give a counterexample. You need to prove it right, half of false. Okay, gagawin mo siya? Tama. Okay, that's the purpose of counterexample ha. The false one, you need to make it right. Okay? Next Kuya, what are the truth values of each? If a statement is false, give a counterexample. In here, if the figure is a square, then the figure is a quadrilateral. What does it mean quadrilateral? Four sides. Very good. In here Kuya, if the figure is a square, this is our conditional. So, in here, if the figure is a square, ano yung siya? Hypothesis or conclusion? Hypothesis. So, then the figure is a quadrilateral. Right? So, this one, the conditional, is it true or false? True. Tama sa kuya. So in here kuya, identify the hypothesis. The first thing that you need to do kuya, if there is a given statement, you need to first identify the hypothesis and the conclusion. Pero most of the time kuya, parang it's the greatest or the highest possibilities kuya. The first statement kuya would be the hypothesis. The second one would be the conclusion. You get it? Okay. Next na naman kuya. So for our converse, how do we do converse gani? Mauna si Q, then papunta sa kay P. So let's try to do this one. So if the figure is quadrilateral, then the figure is a square. False. Oh, you need to find a counterexample for that one.
Not all figures that are...
So here kuya, the converse is false. So counterexample, rectangle that is not a square. Tama siya kuya.
Or what do you call it, what is line like that?
Parallelogram?
Yes, sir.
Hi!
I think parallelogram.
Kamusta? You're 45 na?
Yes,
Okay, okay. Sige, so in here kaya, so that's our counterexample. Our rectangle that is not a square. So it is also quadrilateral here, right? How about parallelogram? Right, that one. Okay, parallelogram kaya that one. Right? Okay, so that's our counterexample. Ibig sabihin, since it is false, we need to prove, we need to get an statement here that it would give them, okay? So, it would prove them that they are false, okay?
If the figure is not square, it's not quadrilateral, it's false. So that's our...
No, yun, tama kuya, because there can be a rectangle, parallelogram, okay, tama yun kuya. Next kuya, for the inverse, what should we do sa inverse kuya? Negation of P, negation of Q. Ibig sabihin kuya, if the figure is not square, then the figure is not quadrilateral, which is false pa rin siya, right? Okay, how about rectangle, parallelogram? So they are not squares, right? Pero they are quadrilaterals. Very good. So in here kuya, if the figure is not square, then the figure is not a quadrilateral. So the inverse is false. Counter examples, this one, the diamond. Oh, di ba they have four sides, right? Automatically kuya, they are quadrilaterals, pero they are not square lang. Okay, very good. Next naman, for the contrapositive, negation of Q, negation of P. So in here kuya, so if the figure is not quadrilateral, then the figure is not square.
Yes, that's true.
True.
Kasi tama, because it doesn't have four sides, so it can't be any other shape.
Very good. Tama kaya. So contrapositive, if the figure is not quadrilateral, then the figure is not square. So the contrapositive is true. Okay, so kapag true kayo kuya, do you provide counter example kanina? Very good. You get it? Okay, so let's try to do this one. Got it. Number 4. What are the converse, inverse, and contrapositive of the conditional? So teacher will give you a paper. I want you to write your answer. Kuya. So guys, in here, I have in here I want you to answer this one. Got it. Number 4. This one. I will try it right away. How's your day guys, Shahim? Okay lang. Saan mo yung last time yung stuff?
Iwan ko na natin mag-10, so wala ko naman.
Oh, wala man. So, bagay tayo. You want 10? Or ano yung one?
Magawa ng mga assignments.
Magawa ng assignments? Okay. So, saan magawa dito?
You want to pwede kung assignments? Ay, pwede mo tumulit sa assignments.
Yes. Sige, pwede na. Sige. I will prepare it na lang here.
Especially science.
Science.
Ay, CLE pala,
CLE. Sige. Kuya, you're already not something. Senior, I'm not listen. Wala palagi sila yung mga other classmates mo. Where's my Adam? Ay, di ka mga birthday na ito, kuya, sir? Okay, so in here, dito ko na kayo, party ako masyadong layo distance dito. Okay. So in here, kuya, let's try to answer this one. Okay, so in here, this topic is all about conditional statements. So let's start in here. So in here, a conditional is an if-then statement. So tagaan mo kuya, kasi conditional kuya, automatic, ano yung siya gani? If-then is a statement. So for example, if I wear a clothes, then I'm not naked, right? So that is a conditional. So if I'm not naked, then I'm wearing clothes. Very good, kuya. So that's a conditional kuya. So the hypothesis kuya is the part P, following if. So the conclusion kuya is Q. So how to write this one kuya? So P, RO, Q. This one is our if, which means that's our hypothesis. Okay, that's our observation. Okay, or that's our, how do you say that one? That's our, what's the other thing that you teacher? Oh, yeah, that's our observation, or that's our first statement. Yeah. Next naman, CQ, that's our then, which means that's our conclusion. Very good, kuya. Okay. So, in here, kuya, in writing that one, this one have P, R, O, Q. So, ibig sabihin, read as if P, then Q, or P implies Q. So, in here, we have a diagram, kuya. In our big diagram, we have a small circle, kuya, that's letter P, which is our if, or hypothesis. This one is Q, our done, or our conclusion natin. Okay, then, okay. So, let's start in here for problem number 1. So, in here, we need to identify first, in order for us to know the conditional, kuya, we need to first identify the if, then na conclusion, kuya. So, in here, what are the hypotheses and the conclusion of the conditional? So in here, kuya, if an animal is a robin, then the animal is a bird. Do you believe that one? Ano, tanggalin mo lang yung sa akin. Okay. In here, ang mangyayari, di mo sa robin, kuya? Okay, very good. So in here, yeah, teacher will try to ask you, kuya. So in here, if an animal is a robin, ano yun siya? Hypothesis or conclusion? Hypothesis. In here naman, animal is a bird, then the animal is a bird. That's the conclusion. Okay, so what if, kuya, is there a cat, kuya, na consider ka natin na robin? Elephant ka robin, di ba wala? Yung robin, kuya, automatic, sa bird lang yun siya, okay? Depende na lang for that specific cat or elephant, kuya, kapag ipangalanan siya ng robin, right? If it is named robin, okay? So here, our hypothesis, kuya, an animal is a robin, automatic, since wala mga other robin, kuya, na animals, automatic, that animal is a bird. Okay, that's our conclusion. Let's try to do this one. What are the hypotheses and the conclusions of the conditions, kuya?
Hypothesis, if an angle measures 130, then the conclusion, the angle is
Very good. So that's P, Q. Very good, kuya. So this condition, kuya, is it true or false? True. Okay, it's true, kuya. Kasi nga, if the angle measures 130, automatic, that's obtuse. What's the definition of obtuse?
Those are greater than 90 degrees and
That's less than 120. Very good, kuya. So in here, problem number 2, writing a conditional naman. So how to write a conditional? So in